Hi, the myth that I'm choosing to debunk today is that mothers are better primary caregiver than fathers. And this is a very well-known narrative, and it unfortunately has negative and harmful effects on fathers and families overall. So, research actually shows that primary caregiver fathers experience some gender-specific challenges, and this can be due to the narrative around fathers not being as capable of primary caregivers. And in our society and through social media, there has been a narrative created that fathers only babysit their children until the mother is available to care for the children. And that's something that I personally have seen in the media a lot and heard a lot, and this is really negative and harmful to stay-at-home fathers and primary caregiver fathers, and in turn can be one of the reasons why fathers experience some gender-specific challenges when they are a primary caregiver. And the truth of it is that couple relationship quality and parental psychological health affect other family members' adjustment. So, more than just the gender of the primary caregiver parent affects how a child adjusts, and these factors are couple relationship quality and parental psychological health. The research on those who are primary caregiver fathers have found that stay-at-home dads report high levels of satisfaction in caring for their children, and they actually show that fathers feel increased happiness with increasing hours of caring for their children. So the research shows that fathers are very capable, and the more that they care for their children, the happier and more satisfied they feel. And recent research has shown that mothers and fathers are more similar than often perceived and are very comparable. So, despite the narratives that our society is kind of pushing out and is normalized, mothers and fathers are in fact very similar with parenting and quality of parenting, etc. And so they are very capable, both mothers and father, and are comparable, and they should not be looked at so differently despite what is often perceived today. And because of this, because of the current narratives, stay-at-home fathers receive lower social support than other men, and this is really harmful to those who are stay-at-home fathers, and often this can cause them to feel lonely and isolation, despite fathers being just as capable of mothers of being primary caregivers. And studies that have focused on the family dynamic of a working mother and a stay-at-home father have found that these homes provide a positive parent-child relationship, enhanced parenting cohesion, and enhanced quality time. So despite narratives that suggest that fathers are not as good of primary caregivers as mothers, the research and science shows that fathers are very capable and are just as capable of being primary caregivers to their children as our mothers.